Hey there, West Up here with Dove Development and Consulting. Recently, we've started down the pathway of leadership growth and really how the strength comes through great professional relationships and how they build. The reality is, hey, none of us are as good as we can be by ourselves. So we've looked at several different aspects to kind of lay the foundation for this idea. Now, we're going to dig into the untapped power of honest feedback. And looking at that, we're really going to touch on a few different things before we really dig into the meat and the potatoes of it all. First and foremost, we're going to talk about how strong alliances set the tone for getting good feedback that we can use. But unfortunately, too many folks in leadership positions, and I intentionally don't refer to them as leaders, avoid feedback, honest feedback at all costs. In some cases, even great leaders don't have avenues to get that feedback, and they're going to have to solicit it. They're going to have to build those streams, because sometimes people can get starstruck, if you will, and only give good feedback because they think it positions them better and so on. Leaders have to always seek it, but sometimes folks in those leadership roles avoid it, and that hurts not just them, but everybody in their organization looking to them for good feedback. Now, the key, whether we're giving it or receiving feedback, is it's got to be done in a way that it's respectful. And hey, throughout my career, I've been very, very willing, especially over the last 25 years. Before that, I would kind of fall in with the crowd and kind of drift with other folks and maybe be a yes man, and so to speak. But I've been very willing in the last 25 years to give feedback. What I've not always been able to do is do it respectfully. And if we're not doing it respectfully, that feedback might be given, but it's likely not going to be received. So we've got to really work on how to do that. I reference, if you dig into this at a deeper level, the importance of not an assessment, but understanding the science behind the DISC model of human behavior, and how when we do, it gives us the tools immediately to increase our own emotional intelligence so we can convey that feedback that matters to the folks that count on it so much in a way that's respectful to them, not just what we would want for ourselves, because it could be wildly different. Now, moving forward, what we're going to dig into is how we can give feedback in a way that the person we're interacting with doesn't lose confidence. And quite frankly, it applies to us too. How can we learn to receive feedback, especially when it might be viewed as constructive or it might sting a little bit, in a way that it doesn't make a dent in our own self-confidence in the process? And then after we've worked through that, we're going to talk about the role of trust in having those strong, candid conversations. Before we get there, though, what I want to do is challenge you, like I often do, to look through the video quiz that I've got built in wherever you're accessing this. There's a link, and it can walk you through some short questions. I think it's 6, 8, maybe even 10, but it's not long, that will ask you questions. And it's really built to segment where you're at in your role right now, to identify what's killing the profitability in your organization. Really was the premise of the idea of my first book, and help figure out how can we provide a resource, whether it's no cost, low cost, or even directly tailored for you or for your entire team, to serve you and help capture that lost profitability by building better leaders throughout your organization. Hope this serves you well. Look forward to talking with you soon. Make it a great day, and God bless.